Very happy with the performances. We actually had a lot of players play a lot of minutes, so it gave us a good look into the future. And playing 3 games allows us to get players match fit, which a priority for us over the 2 weeks of preseason is to make sure that players get match fit and come out of it healthy as well. So I think we achieved both of those goals. And then on the plus side, we got to score some goals. Unfortunately, we let some in we weren't really happy about, but we record all those games, edit them, and the girls get to watch them, and we get to fix some things during training. So it gives us more of a focus during training. We certainly don't want to go through 2 weeks of training and then find out after our first game that everything we've done for the last 2 weeks is not working and we need to go back to the drawing board. So the games have given us more of a focus. Absolutely. For the last couple of years we have scheduled a really early exhibition game, within the first 1 to 3 days of training. And so I think it motivates the girls during the summer to get fit to play a game rather than just getting fit to pass a fitness test. The great thing is we've done fitness testing as well, and the girls have passed. So, but I think because they were motivated by the games, they were working extremely hard in the summer with that kind of focus. Yeah, definitely. We were very very young, lots of freshmen, lots of sophomores the first couple of years, and obviously those guys have moved on, and we've got a big group of juniors and seniors. And the great thing is those guys have played a lot, because when we came in here a couple of years ago, we didn't really have a big squad. We kind of had to start from scratch, and all those guys got to play. The guys that are seniors this year pretty much have played for the last 4 years. The majority of those players have played for the last 3 years. This will be their 4th season with us, so their experience is really helping us. Our freshmen can come in, and we can put them in for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 45. Instead of just throwing them into the fire and playing 90 minutes, they can go in and learn the system and have the players coach them on the field, as well as obviously having us during training to coach them. But when it comes to games, our players make a lot of the decisions on the field. Because we have that experience, it helps everybody around them. Yeah, it really does. I think we have 24 players, or we had 24 players at the beginning of preseason that were fit and healthy and ready to go. And because of the nature of the game, because we've played 3 games already, and the intensity of our training, we get some injuries and some knocks, and some players are out for a day or 2, or maybe a week or 2. So it's nice to have that depth so that we don't feel that we lose a beat. We don't skip a beat when one player goes down. So, like for example, we haven't had senior Tara O'Toole, who scored a lot of goals last year for us, had a great junior year both in the fall and the spring, and she hasn't been able to play because of injury. Now the great thing is she's starting to get back, so we're looking forward to her getting back and adding another dimension to our attack. But on the other side, other players have been able to get another opportunity to play and have shown really well. So in that regard, depth is really important for us. So if we do have injuries, we can have somebody else step in and play. But the other thing is we play a lot of Friday, Sunday games, and so legs are tired. To ask a player to play 2 90-minute games plus, because we go to overtime if it's a tie at the end of 90 minutes, if we can't have players playing all that time. It's just a lot on your legs, and mentally it's a lot. So it's nice to be able to have some depth through all the way from our goalkeeper through to our forwards. In every unit of the field we have depth, and we're really happy about that. In the way we play very offensive, and we feel that we're going to get a lot of free kicks and corners. So with that being said, we needed to be able to take advantage of that, and we have some players like Tyler, like Danny, and a couple of other girls as well that can step in there and ping a ball into the 18-yard area. That's only one part of it, Obviously the service has to be good, but we need to have commitment to the runs, and we do have a lot of players that are committed to making the runs in the box and making something happen, if not off the first ball, then off of the second. So it's something that we've worked on and we'll continue to work on, and it can separate you in games. If you can take advantage of those set pieces and you can defend them on the other end really well, then I think we have a really good advantage there. 2 senior goalkeepers and a freshman. our freshman has done a really good job coming in, and she's coming in at a really good time because she has two senior goalkeepers that she can learn a lot from. I think it's only going to benefit her and us in the long run. And then obviously our two senior goalkeepers fighting it out, for a starting spot. We've had a couple of injuries with those goalkeepers, so we just want to make sure that we keep those guys healthy and have them in the long run for the entire season. I think Indiana State and IPFW will play a quite closely contested game. I think we're going to play very offensive-minded. Both teams are, and we're going to play high pressure defending. We're going to put each other under a lot of pressure. So the team that's going to be able to have the composure to knock the ball around and take their chances is going to be the team that comes out with a win at the end. But it is going to be close, and we've played them. It's gone back and forth. We've won, they've won. We've had a tie here or there. So we'll, especially when the game is at home, we'll definitely want to get a win from that game. But it will be a tough game, no question about it. And Indiana State has a lot of depth. I think they have maybe 30 players on their roster. So they're a team that can kind of put a whole new team out there if they needed to with fresh legs. So we're going to have to be ready for that.